So the big tweet just came out that the conservative Cpac segment about social media censorship that was probably the biggest topic at the Cpac has now been canceled for unknown reasons. I'm sure we'll hear about what the excuse for that is later. I know Pamela Geller would not have canceled this. She was really wanting to speak at this. So I'm going to tell you from my personal experience in conservative journalism, and I've made enough to buy a house off of it. So I've been involved in it for quite a few years. I'm going to tell you the reasons why this is happening. And first of all, everyone that's a conservative has heard their friends and pages say we're being censored from Facebook. Have you ever for a second considered it a little odd that Fox News hasn't done a bigger segment on this on their television program? Because all you conservatives, you love Fox News. They're your friends, right? They would stand up for free speech. Well, they're obviously not going to stand up for free speech when Google and Facebook are eliminating their competition for them. That's why you don't hear stuff on Fox News a lot about this. Fox News doesn't like the hundreds of sites out there that were putting out news in 2015 and 2016 were a major reason that Donald Trump got elected. Fox News wasn't. If you remember Fox News and the Megyn Kelly debacle at the first debate, where she actually damaged Donald Trump's reputation. So Fox News had nothing to do with that. And right now, Google and Facebook are just eliminating their competition for them. So you think you can trust Fox News, you better think again. And the second reason that this is happening, these conservative media sites I just talked about, and I've dealt with hundreds of them. I've built a lot of their websites. I can tell you one thing, 90% of them put profit before cause. And I can prove that very easily. And that's a problem, is most of you people are getting your news from people that are driven by profit. And I don't think that profit and media should be as closely intertwined as they are right now, because you're not going to get legitimate news. I know a lot of people, and it's one of the reasons I got out of the industry, that intentionally put fake news out to get clicks on their articles, because that's what pays the bill. And then the liberals take these sites and use them as examples to do censorship. That's the second reason. Is a lot of these people that you think are your friends and telling you the truth are laughing all the way to the bank at you. I'd say 9 out of every 10 of these types of sites that I'm talking about. And then the third reason is I want you to ask yourself a question. Do you have a Facebook account? Do you have a Google account? Well, do you have a YouTube account? Nobody uses Google+. So do you have a YouTube account? Do you have a Twitter account? If you answered yes to any of those, I want you to pause this video and go look in the mirror, because that's who's responsible for this. The highest responsibility falls on you. Because let's be honest here. If Twitter or Facebook starts censoring people for sharing pro-homosexual marriage comments or pro-abortion, and it started getting to the scale it is with conservatives. Basically, if liberals or people that believed in liberal ideology were censored on Facebook, I guarantee you they'd be out in the streets tomorrow marching. I guarantee it. I promise you that. I know they would be. But what have conservatives done for the past 10 years when they've been censored, kicked off, and banned from Facebook for speaking up about conservative issues? What have you done? Sat in a couch, signed back in under a new account, and continued to use Facebook. Because that's how you stick it to a company that's censoring you. Keep using their service. So now it's gotten to the point where I'd say 1 out of 2 of every one of these alt-right websites are probably out of business by now. If not, they are going out soon because of the recent changes at Facebook. And now everyone's crying about censorship. And I just want you to remember one thing that always is true about what's happening right now. And it's best summed up by saying, you reap what you sow. You sowed this by signing into Facebook when they were censoring you. And now it's time to reap the rewards of no free speech. Enjoy it. This is what you created. You people have prioritized likes on the selfie above constitutional liberties that people have died for. And that is why this is happening to you. Nobody made you sign into Facebook. Nobody made you sign into Twitter. You did it of your own free will. You gave up your rights for digital likes. I'm sure that George Washington would love to talk to you about what his men sacrificed for the rights that you throw away every day for likes on your selfie. This country is turning into a nation of narcissists which is why this is possible. So much easier to point your finger at someone else, Mark Zuckerberg, George Soros, any of these people you want to blame and say it's their fault, when the truth is you're the person to blame. You're the one that kept signing in. You didn't stand up to them. Capitalism works by whatever the people choose, and you have chosen likes on the selfie over constitutional liberties. So stop your crying, sit down, and reap the rewards of your treason.